Welcome, guys. It's Schmuel Buckman, still on vacation. Last night of vacation, and I just thought that I would say hello. So, not going to be on long. Going to light a cigar. When the cigar goes out, I am going to try to get out of here. But we all know that I talk too much. So, I could totally use some help with the mic. So, if you can hear me, let me know, assuming that anybody finds me here. And get this shit going. So, first cigar. Wow. No backwards tonight. So, there we are with that. Actually, you know what? I could already check myself. Let me just say here. Sarah Jones is correctly. Your audio is muted. Alright. Let me try something, guys. Hang on a sec.
Is that any better? Better or worse? Better or worse? Tell me, tell me. Uh, Sound check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Siggy, how do I sound? Now I hear the crackling. Sorry guys, I'm using a cheap set. Alright. So, I'm going to ask you all to bear with me while I move on. Of course Karmic is talking about me. Fuck else does he have to talk about? Hold on. Let's go here. Let's turn that off. Pop these out. Oh wait, do I sound too quiet? Hold on a sec, guys. I'm gonna switch to Bluetooth here. I think that's probably better. A better solution. I plugged in my other set, but I wasn't actually going to come on, and then I decided, what the fuck? I need to go to bed, but I'm not. I had a couple of cues that I wanted to smoke before. All right, well, we know that's working. So I can hear myself. Now, let's see. Sound settings. Da da da. Microphone. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Headphones. And I think we should be good. So let's hope that works. How is the sound now, fellas? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. And can you hear me? Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Tommy, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Ooh, Tommy, 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 can you? It looks like it seems to be working. Audio input. I'm gonna switch off there, and I think we're gonna go to here. Hold on. Sorry, kids. Such a goddamn mess. System default. I think we're good. So hopefully you can all hear me, and we will move over to this mic and see what happens. So, all right, how's that? Anything? Anything? Ethernet cable. Come on, I'm sitting on the balcony, and oh yeah, the lip reading streams. Those are fun. Let us do video out. Now the video is working. Get up and leave the room. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I am, what do you call it? I'm there, but I'm not that bad. Alright. I just listened on YouTube and uh, the sound is good enough. We're gonna have to actually do it. Robbie the Mariners fan is here. Robbie. I really like Robbie. I know Robbie doesn't like me anymore, but I like Robbie. Um, and Brax says I've been consuming Dabbleverse stuff via Braille all this time. I have actually watched the hearing impaired streams, and they talk with one hand, and a lot of chatting. It's it's all pretty cool. So, and all right, so we're gonna light this one. When this one goes out, we're done for tonight. Brian Clowder. All right, now what? Okay, Brian Clowder is not Brian Landon, right? I'm so sorry. I get all confused. Um, hey Brian, what's going on? So yeah, I'm here. It's my last night, and I just wanted to pop on, say hello, and unban Josh Jenny fan. Why do you smoke those retarded cigars? Um, I don't know how this is retarded. This is a Guantanamera. It's what the Cubans smoke at home, which means it's kind of cheap. And I don't cultivate my image. Um, I don't. I don't. Shabbat, yes. How Shabbat, very, very funny. Um, It's great. I went to, posted a picture of it yesterday. I went to the Western Hemisphere oldest continually operating um, synagogue yesterday, which is here in Curacao, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, this one's not a cigarillo. I like the small gauge cigars. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got a small mouth. But earlier, I did see. I went to the Cuban. So I'm in Curacao. They have a lot of Cuban cigars, but their stuff is fucking. What do you call it? It was really pricey, so I decided not to go absolutely nuts. And so, all right. So the only person that who's judging my sound will be Mr. Jones. This all sucks. Pod, my favorite shed dweller. How are you, pal? Um, yeah, I need a heating lamp. I think it's like, I can actually tell you what it is. It is, my watch is on. Sorry, I just charged my watch and it's not reading the temperature right now. So, I'll tell you in a few minutes, about 80. I got, you've been laying a lot of pipe while on vacation. Enough to keep the wife happy. Mr. Jones, that Counting Crows song. I went to see the Counting Crows not this last summer, but the summer before, and Derwitz wouldn't sing it and pissed everybody off. Oh, it looks like I'm in front of a heating. I just have this like little, it's a little lamp. So there you go. I don't know. Maybe it's better up there, but I'm one ugly motherfucker. I'll tell you that. I'm putting it right there. I'd rather turn it off, but if I did, then you can't see shit. So let's do that. And yeah, I did see little KB. That was one of the funny things. It's I have to say this hotel Wi-Fi has been great. So I've been sitting on the beach and watching some YouTube stuff, and it was pretty cool. And I got little KB. I mean, Tukey's look. He's one of the funniest people in the Dabbleverse, and I should say he's one of the funniest people I've ever met. So yeah, I really enjoy the guy. All right, so no guests tonight. Like I said, we're limited by the cigar. I'm in a non-smoking hotel, but the manager told me if I can leave the balcony without evidence of it, then they'll be fine with it. Penny the Big Dork. Dan was right about Schmuel. I don't know which part. What was he right about? That I'm charming and fun. Metal. I heard a rumor you got bullied out at Dabbleverse. Any truth to that? I'm here, so I guess it's not really true. So no, Venezuela is really close, but no, I didn't. Although when I was on the plane here, I got like a notification came up that Trump had closed Venezuelan airspace or something. But if you know everything around here, it's all Dutch, and the Dutch are like basically, well, fuck it. So they're flying in. So yeah, no. I will say there are Venezuelan women on this island and smoking. Mayor Musk was right about everything. Mayor Musk hasn't been right about anything since 1973. Leo Gunn. I can't hear a word this guy is saying. Sorry, Leo. So, there we go. Nasty Neil Schmuel is all horned up. I'm done, babe. I'm done. 64 years old, and there's only so much I can do. And this has been a very fucking long day. Got up early this morning, and we went exploring, which was really cool. And a couple of got Playa Lagoon, Playa Grande, Grande, and some other shit. Then downtown for to get to the cigar place because everything closes at 6. So we went down there, and then we had dinner down there. It was very cool. Schmuel, go back to the rodeo after this one more time. I thought this was a Crocodile Dundee hack, but so the locals outside sound restless. It's actually just a couple of kids on the beach. This place is I don't know, the crowd tends to be older, or it's like honeymooners, and they're in their rooms going at it. So and Carmick said he invested $40 in crypto last year. Sure. That's not a hack. Roach, what is it? Leo, listen. Alright, NJ Ranger, I mean Stupping Hoss. Who can hear me and who can not hear me? I'm outside, so there isn't really a lot I can do about this, and I'm on a Bluetooth headset, so there we go. I wasn't gonna do this, and I'm not gearing all up. So, there we go. Roach, so Schmuel is that. Oh, I gotcha. I'm sorry, Roach. I couldn't figure that one out. Alright. Brian, weren't you just complaining it was too fucking loud? Hold on. Where my audio volume is about as loud as it's gonna go here, guys. But we'll give it one more shot, just for the hell of it. Where do I crank it? That part fucking told my ears. I don't know. How's that sound? Keep trying to check everything here, but there ain't a lot I can do. So, Windows I find really strange with when I put in the headphones. Yeah, it seems to pull away a mic setting, so the volume is all the way up. I wonder if I'm speaking on my laptop mic, but what can I tell you? Da, 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 da. I could try one more thing, but I don't know that that's going to work, and we'll give it a shot. Let's just see. Sorry, very professional of me. This is my professional. Let's just say. How is that? Is that any better? And uh, Ev Muxian and with noise reduction, and there we go. That's all I could do. Tommy Jordan, thank you for the $2, Tommy. Let me see if I can get back there and put you up. Uh, Tommy for the $2. Thank you so much. And there we go. So, Roger, what are you doing awake? Actually, I'm an hour ahead, whatever. I'm an hour behind. It's 1:17 where I am, so I think most of you are 12:17. Oh, the beautiful and lovely Ari Jane is here. Hi, Ari. That's always cool. Yeah. So what's been going on? What's been going on back in the States? I hear drama, 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 drama. I haven't been following it too much, just catching little bits here and there. I did today see a little bit of what's his name? God, I'm spacing. Um, the guy in the shed guy, that guy, and I, I, I love when I'm being explained low IQ of other people by a guy who's living in a shed, pissing in bottles and shitting in a cooler, and can't understand why he's got flies all over the place. Garrett Jack, ski mask, we wouldn't talk to ever again, unfortunately. Uh, and boy, cigarette is into mod. Nasty Neil, no. The answer to your question is no. I definitely can't do that. Uh, take that back. Rennie has fly traps, but still has flies. Like, could you imagine how many fucking flies there must be in that shed? Holy shit. So, let's just see. Gino's cock chair from Kiki's SJ appearances will be at Hackamania. Anything's possible. But Yeah, Pat Dixon is free. His restraining order, or whatever it's called, ended yesterday. So that's been pretty cool. Happy for him. So we'll get to hear some of his sides of the story. Serenity now, this is awful. Serenity, didn't I see somebody today say something like you just complain about everything all the time? So, like, you're not a happy person. And Tommy Jordan, I'm going to send you a DM later. I wanted to see if you were around later this weekend. And somebody explained to me how I opened that. But there we go. Uh, so, restraining order meeting, Pat was not allowed to talk about it. There was a lot of stuff. I don't know it all, but he wasn't allowed to be in the same room as Gino, and there was a lot of restrictions placed on Pat, and that ended yesterday. So, for 2 years, Pat has been having to listen to Gino rant and rave and unable to respond. Very much like Steel Tail, right? With Nick and Kayla and April going through their criminal stuff, and he could say whatever he wanted, and they did not have the opportunity to reply. So, yeah, uh, now we can do the deal. Tommy Jordan. I want to see that Schmuel book. Tommy, thanks for your $2 early up there. Rochi, Pat versus Gino again. Is it 2022? No, but Pat gets to say what he wants and do it. Harry Jane is going to bed. Good night, you fine and frisky folk. We all get frisky when we think of you. Girth woman, completely untrue. And I'd probably make John look huge. Um, all right. And Serena, I just hate every Dabbleverse those unoriginal hacks panhandling and plenty of happiness. Meanwhile, you're screaming on vacation every day. One, I haven't streamed every day. Two, I haven't asked for any panhandling, as a matter of fact. And three, it's fun. So it's fun. I'm doing it. And the wife is in bed and it's late. So there we go. And I'm in a resort. It's everything's closed. So there we go. Well, vacationing in hell. Maybe to some people it is, but I like it here. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun for me. But I am doing the lazy thing and just responding to the chat. Um, yeah, no, I don't think I'll be going to Haiti anytime soon. There's cigarette jobs, but Curacao, which I guess is close enough. Right? Um, Mickey Bites. He must be new here. Freddy Krueger vibes. That's since day one. Um, yeah, the Ari Chain videos with Ray are awesome throwbacks. I think Ari's trying to forget them. And like I've met Ari, and I'm telling you guys, she's amazing. She's amazing. The lighting, yeah. Well, I do my best for that, and I could certainly take off the hat. Um, Shades Comedy. Granny said he was going to block you from YouTube if you don't leave him alone. Haha. Yeah, he told me he was perma banning me today, and a little earlier on, I did a ban check and got no response. So I guess I'm banned. Uh, I asked a very simple question. I mean, the guy was going off about blacks having low IQ and a bunch of other things. And granted, you were born white in America with all the advantages of the world. So why are you living in a shed? And of course, his answer was that his ex made him homeless. And I've known a lot of guys who are in their mid 30s who get divorced.
and they didn't move into sheds. And Bravo, fair question. I thought it was a fair question, but he went off on me. He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Tommy Jordan. People say you're panhandling when the DV is just a hobby for you. You're currently on vacation, independently wealthy. Not everyone is a grifter for people's fun. I'm not independently wealthy. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm totally not uh, independently wealthy. And to hear some say it, uh, my wife has all the money. So there you go. But I find that this is fun to me. I enjoy streaming. Uh, I had some shit and wanted to see how it would all work, and so there we go. Um, Tommy just covered this whole vacation thing tonight. Okay, cool, Tommy. I didn't see you were streaming. It's all such what do you call it? It's all such bullshit because it's like if you didn't stream, then the whiny guys. He ignores his fans, you know? Not that they're fans, but viewers, I should say. And if you do, it's too much. Everybody just fucking killed me. Uh, Schmuel, you're the white lightning of the Dabbleverse. Thank you, Stevie Lou. I appreciate that. And Stevie and I have a taunt going on. Don't necessarily like each other, but we definitely understand each other. And I I have to say, um, of all the people that came out of that whole BYB thing, um, Stevie is the one guy that I found the most honest in. He tells you what he's thinking. Not a game player, and I think he could have, if he wanted to, have doxed me on a number of occasions, and never did. Um, but I'm also one of those guys that I thought what they did to his wife was pretty shitty. So, but I will say, I did see one picture of Stevie, and was very much a like Elsa Lanchester and Casper from Bride of Frankenstein, and she's beautiful. So there we go. And that was one of the whatever we can get into Elsa some other day. Elsa got fucked. So you guys remember Bride of Frankenstein? Anybody? All right. So Bride of Frankenstein, right? You know. So the actress, it's Elsa Lanchester, I think. All right. So Elsa Lanchester was really in love with shit. What's his name? The little short fat guy. Uh, Stevie, help me out. You're the movie buff. Um, Quasimodo. The hell is his name? And I don't know why I'm spacing, but and Nasty Neil, you're in here. Movie guy. Come on, tell me his name. Famous, famous for playing a lawyer. Anyway, uh, she was in love with this guy, and she married him, and he was gay, and he didn't let her in on that. And then she gets married. They move to Hollywood from England, and she's looking forward to the life. And what happens is he's gay, as I just said. No kids, none of this stuff. And they convinced her to like not say anything and to keep quiet. And she sort of lived her life in sort of agony. Um, have you ever read Don't Stop the Carnival by Herman Wack? So when I was a kid, I read a whole bunch of Herman Wack books. But Herman Wack, why I remember him so much is he's the one guy that pointed out how much Hitler lost by doing what he did to the Jews. Um, they were probably willing to help him, but so many resources in Germany were spent on concentration camps and train transit and doing all that. He took his eye off the other ball. And, you know, what can I tell you? So, unbanned Josh Daniel, I talked about you earlier, right? Schmuel knows all my comments because he's filled with misguided hatred and fear. Yes, that's where I am. And I'm also a smoke prick. So let's get in there. I'm selling my dog's info on the Tommy Jordan for the highest bidder. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right. Not remembering this guy's name is killing me. Kennedy, killing me. All right. So I met Earl Skakel last year at Hackamania. Um, uh, I, I, I guess there's a relationship. He's like one of the Skakels, but I have no idea. You keep saying Marty Feldman. It's not Marty Feldman. Marty Feldman was, if anything, Marty Feldman was like me with the eye, right? Marty had the eye thing going. No, you ignore that Stevie was colluding with Shep. Tell us about it, UBJD, because I'm unaware of any collaboration. And Schmuel, I know the name and will tell you to address my cigar question. I can look up the name. There we go. Thank you. Lawton, Charles Lawton, um, was also the best Dr. Monroe. I was a great actor. The guy was a fucking great actor. Um, and, and, yeah, but that's it. Oh, is an RF first cousin? Okay. I mean, I knew there was a connection, but I didn't. I wasn't aware of too much. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not really into like digging too. Oh shit! Thank God there's a ledge because I just knocked that light over. Um, I don't really get too involved in people's personal, like their lives and stuff. I don't really care. Um, yeah. Lawton also directed Night of the Hunter. Robert Mitchum, correct? Night of the Hunter. Um, really, really good. And so there we go. Uh, Stevie Lou. He did say it. I did say Quasimodo earlier. Um, well, Nasty Neil and I are moving into Earl's building next year. We're looking. Oh, and oh, get him. Ah, yeah. I'm done. I'm kind of done in the new thing. And the one thing that is true is that Mrs. B now handles all of my money. So there we go. Yeah, Earl was Ethel's brother. Just some cool lore. Yeah. So Earl has a great Fay Ray story um, about living in a building with her. And Earl is also he does not give a fuck kind of guy. So you've either got to be really successful or you got to have your own money. And so who knows where it came from? And so there we got that. All right. So let's catch it. Yeah, I want you guys to catch me up. So the only thing that I've really been involved in this week was a little bit of the granny stuff today. Um, I I have a real dislike of people that blame others for their situation, and he's there telling me how he's detoxing, he's telling everybody he's detoxing as he's throwing back beers. Uh, he's going off on a naltrexone rant, which naltrexone is the drug that they now give like alcoholics and stuff to help them stop drinking. And it's shown great results. But if you don't want to stop drinking, no drug in the world is going to help you. But when you stop drinking, um, you're going to have effects, and you kind of got to be willing to go through them. Shades Cal, Shades. I think you were at Hackamania 1, and that was that's Earl's big claim to fame, is that he's got a hog that hangs down at his knees. So there we go. And the answer to this question is no. That Neil and I just recently got back. We just got to know each other, and I keep trying to have Neil on, and I'm like the only show in the Dabbleverse that he's not been on. Can't do it. Sam Bibley. I like the vacation streams. Thank you, Sam. I'm kind of enjoying it myself. Does Granny have a trash bag lining is cooler? Sheds Cal, that's an excellent question. I'm going to bet no, because I think he did talk about washing it out. I just wonder if he uses it after, right? And there we go. Sorry, my cigar is going in. Um, let's get Ava and Neil on together. I would enjoy the shit out of that, but I am currently on Ava's pay no mind list. She is very mad at me, and what can we say? I really think that the stuff with John. I don't think John is a good guy, and I also think that anybody that associates with John winds up being tainted. And I liked Ava. We had great conversations and stuff like here, but I'm just this stuff that's been going on is just not something that makes me happy. It is very fucking humid here, and my matches are not like. And, all right, well, now this is a Cuban, but it was a $5 Cuban, so not the greatest cigar in the world. Um, Question: when I light the cigar, do you people find that what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. I've gotten a criticism that me lighting the cigar a lot means I don't care about you guys, but I feel like I'm bringing you into my life. So I don't sit and just smoke with anybody. Girth woman, um, Neil, with all due respect, you're just butthurt. Completely disagree. Um, I think Neil raised some good points, and I think he was shut down. So there we go. Uh, Stuttering John deserves another chance. We have the true evil, like Showing Carl will deal with. So Sam Bibley. Look, here's the reality. The reality is that independent of Shirley and Carl, John is a prick. Um, and so, there we go. Pretentious with the cigar. Yes, that statement was. Thank you. So, independent of those guys, John is a piece of shit. So I would do either. Uh, Generals around is asking, is it windy there? Aruba usually is a lovely, beautiful place. I like Aruba, but it's a little too built up, and there's really not much scuba diving in Aruba. Contrary, just the sites really kind of suck. So we're in Curacao now. We did take a trip over to Bonaire and did some diving over there, but most of the diving has been done by Mrs. Buckman. Uh, not so much me. Um, this trip, I think I went one dives. That set of dives now is about it. Um, so yeah, so that's the deal. And I haven't been to Curacao since 2011. So but I'm very happy with it. It's been great. And I'm at the Marriott Beach Resort, if anybody wants to send coleslaw. Um, and it's been fucking lovely. Like the room is great. The pools are great. Staff has been great. I will say the food kind of sucks, so we don't really go there. We haven't been eating there, but we went downtown. We had a place last night called uh, Bodega Siete Gatos, which apparently is the Seven Drops. And the food is amazing, absolutely amazing. But we got there, and much to our surprise, when you order your plate of food, it's enough for two people. And so we wound up having to kind of negotiate something because we don't necessarily like to eat the same things, but it worked great. And yes, the last time I was in Aruba, I got COVID, so I'm not going to do that. Um, Neil, unblock Sam Bibley, Hoss. He's a great guy, if a little sensitive. Hey, I didn't know about that. Let's see, Sam Bibley. By the way, Nasty Neil is trolling Story John. He doesn't actually like him. Isn't everybody trolling Stuttering John? Um, so, I don't know. I mean, and Neil trying to get attention and get his name known. I mean, is that really like a horrible thing? So, there we go. Has been on a lot of shows though. I will say that. Mickey senior discount. Uh, no, did actually something a little better. And Penny, the big dork. Everyone should be showing stuff. All right. So Granny, um, not that you're still in here, but uh, your problems are your own, and you created them, and you have a kid. It's time to fucking grow up and start acting like a man. Uh, and you guys that are funding this, uh, I, I mean, I don't know what to say. All right. I was wondering why everyone always says about Ava, she must be playing John, but no one ever says that about Neil. He has no loyalty at all. I can't tell you about Neil, but I can tell you that I, I think Abba is a true believer. Uh, and look, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot, but I really think that Abba really cares about John, and really, she really thinks she can help him, whether she can or she can't. But I always feel like when somebody first becomes aware of Stuttering John, it's almost like a Chad thing where you think you can help them, um, and you can do something for them, but he can't be helped until the guy gets a little uh, self-awareness, but I don't think so. And all right, Mickey, you're older than me. That's between you and me. I have gotten like, it's not a lot, but I've gotten probably like 5 DMs from people telling me that they're my age and not to say anything. Um, Alba is a psycho, literally casting spells. I know. Yeah, I don't want to call her a psycho, but this certainly is insane. I mean, considering that John's trans daughter won't talk to John, doesn't want to have anything to do with John, etc., etc. Um, that his youngest kid didn't want to go to the high school graduation. That he bought his daughter a car and they didn't pay for it. Um, he's he's quite the piece of shit, and the fact that he does this whole thing with my kids. I mean, those kids are all adults, and he brought them in, and they didn't call his kids losers, except that when they did, they said the kids are losers because of who their dad is, not um, 64 Penny, not that they're actual losers, but that they lost out by having him. Sam Bibley, some let's see what this says. Hold on, pal. Sam Bibley. Sometimes I kid. My real problem with Carl and Chili is they don't admit what they do is shady trolling, but technically illegal, and they play the morality card too much. Just admit it like we do. Um, yeah, talked about the other night, semantic creep. You know, we're talking about Sam. You were actually the reason why we talked about it. But I think there's a morality creep in that. I think in the beginning, uh, I don't think. I think they were. I think they were on the moral high ground. And uh, thank you, Mickey, for the $2. They were on the moral high ground. Uh, but I think as time has gone on, um, they've sort of slid that a little bit. But then again, it is in response to a lot of the shit that John's been doing. So I don't know. Um, but Mickey Bitsko said for $2 said, "Oh, damn, you're monetized." Thank you for recognizing that, and we'll remember that the next time they call me Berther. But I don't know. I will say that I've enjoyed for a long time. Not so much these days, but I've enjoyed Paul's work. I used to watch Shirley kind of religiously, and I got away from it mostly because I think of the super chat, like the super chatting and stuff. It was like 40 minutes of super chats. I don't know that they ever knew how to like really handle that, and I was uninterested. And now it feels it's too personal. Um, Dave, Sarah, hey Dave, and looking at the but I've got to tell you guys, if you go and you read the paper, or particularly John's affidavits and stuff, in the lawsuit that he filed against Shule and Shuley and Carl, uh, he's not a good guy, and he's lying either on his stream or in these affidavits. You know, so that's one or the other. But uh, not a fan, but I think it also because he reminds me of other people I know. He does have it is very similar to Granny, right? I mean, these guys are alcoholics, not working, not taking care of things, and yet blaming everybody else for what's going on. Zero self awareness. And the deal is, for me, I was a piece of shit until like my 30s. I mean, like a negative credit rating and all that other stuff. I mean, at some point you have to grow up. Yeah. So, and Guru One, Granny's greater than Schmuel. I have zero disagreement with you feeling that way. That's fine. I'm, believe me, I'm no paragon of virtue, but Um, he does have a kid, and that's the part that blows me away because it's like, how can you do what you do on stream and then have a kid that you know is going to see this stuff? So there we go. And Mr. Banner, are you suck? Not only do I suck, I'm going to suck really bad. NJ Ranger from 499. I'm a veteran of 1,000 psychic wars, and my girlfriend, stage 12 everything cancer. Love you, sticking it to evil. SJ. Say hi to the boys in the back. Average TSN super chat. Yeah. But hold on a second here. Let's go. I want to. Granny is in here saying he did ban me. Sig, if you can you find Granny's tweet, Sig, and see if you can put that up. You should. I have limited ability to go back here. It is so fucking humid. My trackpad is not working. Um, it's the same. Yeah. But Granny did put something up. He said that I own something. Schmuel is in a very fragile crumble. Don't smell them. Um, Granny, oh, thank you. I did ban you. You also took what I was saying wildly out of context. It is an IQ issue because of the culture that's perpetual since the late 1980s. And I didn't take it out of context. You were discussing IQ of Black people trying to explain something, to explain sort of why they were not doing well or whatever it was you were trying to explain. And I want to know what your excuse is. I mean, obviously, if that's their society and their culture, what is yours? I mean, born white in America, opportunities knocking all over, and there we go. Uh, okay, how am I a deadbeat dad when I send money and it gets sent back? I text every day to talk to my son. All right, number one, sent, right? Have you made a deal on how much you're going to send? Because the thing is that you can't just take money comes willy nilly. Because if you do, then it's accepted and that's considered child support. And you made it the race issue. Uh, I didn't. Right? You felt free to talk about other, talk about the race of other people. Now, kids, you're going to have to take a break for 1 second because the cigar took a lot longer than I thought, which means I'm going to run out of power. So let me go grab a plug and we will get this situation all squared away. And Granny, I'll be more than happy to argue with you when I get back. Um, that makes this the weirdest thing. I shall. Good. Thank you. I hope we had a lovely conversation. Uh, or, uh, while I was away. Um, I'm glad I said I was only going to do 15 minutes, and I'm now running at about 57. Um, so, yes, maybe Granny can do it live. Uh, uh, Granny, I'm willing, I'm willing to talk to you at any point, but dude, you're living in a shed, right? You're sitting in a cooler. Um, you're apparently a talented painter, but yet you're spending time on YouTube, not making very much money, and uh, you got a life. But there is we can do that. Buckman's back numbers are dropping somehow. What are my back numbers? I don't even know. Um, I like send me the link. No, send me the link before you go on a drive trip. No, I don't have to. You could do however many shows you do a week. You talk about these things, and I'm just talking about them. So there you go. Um, so there you go. Um, but I don't have to, Granny. You banned me today when I was having a conversation with you. So um, why should I do it? Stop buying views, Schmuel. What do you call it? It's funny because I think that the accusation of people buying views is when people they can't do it. Like, I don't know, it seems to be silly. I mean, I guess some people do, but if you're going to buy views, would you really buy like 50 or 60? Wouldn't you buy? Um, so, hey, look, Granny, I understand it's not a big deal, but you're going off on things, particularly talking about this detoxing, and you're drinking beer on stream. So explain to me how that's detoxing. And there we go. Terrible choice. Shmuel and I will have a show about Shiba Inus and white fry one of these days. I love my Shiba Inus. The problem with Shiba Inus is, or at least mine, sheds like a motherfucker. Um, and he's getting a little too weird thinking about it. Yeah, I wasn't really gonna send anybody late tonight. Uh, I haven't seen one goddamn ball back since ski passed. I thought Gino put up somebody's ball back. Was that pre doing it? Pre ski mask? Um, I don't know ski mask other than to have been fortunate enough, I say sarcastically, to stream with him. But I only know him for like, I don't know him from way back. Um, but the guy that I interacted with, um, I just, I felt sad for it. And it's weird to see people like what a great man he was and this stuff and other stuff, because it didn't seem like that by the time um, it got around to me. So who knows? We'll have to, you know, I'm willing to learn. All right. So I talked about my thing with Granny. I watched little KB with Karmic the other night. I mean, God, that's the funniest goddamn thing I'd seen in a long time. Um, and Rudy Baga, some dog from my Shiba Inus. Actually, I brought my Shiba Inu to an event, so we all know that they're real. Um, yeah, as if Anthony Cumia would respond to a like, um, oh, some dog groomers won't take Shiba Inus. I wonder why. Mine's a dog, but they can be nasty, and so I mean, it's possible. Mine is a doll around other people, loves human beings, but other dogs, it takes a long time for them to adjust. And if you're going to get that right, you should have said Diablo Savage. Schmuel looks like Mitch McConnell's older brother. That would have been, that would have been um, better. All right. So I'm trying to remember where. Oh, it's a Karma. That was funny. I did laugh about Karmic. Look. God bless the guy. He really thinks he's killing it, uh, and I thought he was going to, but now I don't know. Um, he just seems trapped in the same cycle of being angry, and it's the old get shit on for $2 and the yelling and stuff. But and then he was talking about, oh, I have a new song, but the song was 15 years old. So I'm not really there uh, with him. And so uh, Car- I missed it. Karmic is in a funnel bundle. Um, Neil has Rob Saw love. Yeah, what happened to Rob Saw? Anybody know? Anybody know? Guru and Sam have a beef with Nasty Neil. Who knows? Uh, NJ Ranger, I'm sorry, I absolutely agree. NJ Ranger is way too handsome for this stream. Um, Rob left the Doubleverse. Good for him. I imagine he'll be back though, but good for him. Uh, Shoes, apologist. Uh, 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 Kim Nicholson, 420. Oof. Um, um, Thank you, NJ. But yeah, and I want to send it out tonight because I don't want to be bothering people. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning in New York. It's too late for people to be on there. Um, Sam and Girl don't like Neil, but you are all artists, two musicians, and a filmmaker. Can't we all just get along? Um, I, my thing is, your beef is not my beef. So as long as you're good with that, we'll go with everything. I don't have a beef with anybody that I'm aware of, except some people seem to have a beef with me. But what are you gonna do? Pizza pizzas and cokehead sour like surely no, yes, of course. And there we go with that. So Tommy is gayer now from typing. Please. Panhandler, you gotta stop. You just you know, you don't like anybody, but then you like people. And that's hard. It's very hard for me to figure out what's going on here. And so there you go. All right. Uh, let's just say he is referencing British. And Kim Nicholson, 100%. We don't get enough NJR in our screens. 100%. But if you watch NJR's Wednesday show, right, which is about 4 hours long, the amount of work that must take it to put that thing together, got to be insane. And Panhandle Shmuel change you. Keep being a silly sausage. Oh, poor Panic. He's all pissy and stuff, and he comes on and it's like, ooh, ooh, we're not a bad guy. We're not a bad guy. And it's exactly 4 hours. And and here comes the classic Schmuel ball washing. Yeah, so it's all I do. Like I've said, I've reached the point now where I'm waxing them as well. And yeah, Shirley does have a lot of haters, but has a lot of fans. And the thing is with Shirley, I mean, the numbers are basically out there. Um, so if he's buying numbers and faking super chats, he's pulling one over on a lot of people. And I don't think that's awesome. Right. Sorry. I'm not performative. Sorry. Don't yell like Carmax. Um, but he's your boy, right? You still in the Carmax camp? By the way, uh, obviously little KB was hilarious, but the frozen box tweet from Just Jules or chat the other night from Just Jules was the funniest fucking thing. Uh, that I've seen from a super chatter in a really long time. Uh, but I'm the rookie. I regret this all though. Everything I say in jest would smack Shuley your boss. I like Shuley. So yeah, the rookie of the year thing. I was thinking the other day about like when they get a pitcher and the guy is like fucking stone cold, boom, striking everybody out, but he goes through the league once. And then when he comes back to the league, they're just fucking hitting the ball out. I was thinking about that with Carmen, right? Like it was all so new and so interesting in the beginning. And now it's like, we all know where it's going. So is it as interesting as it was before? So not me. One, obviously because he shits on me, but since he's got me blocked, I can't respond, and so I'm left with just ignoring. And Panhandler, Tommy, you should stick with the Shively camp. That makes sense. Um, yeah, Brian. What do you call it? Panhandler's a brand ball washing, so there's not much we could do that. Um, uh, there we go. Um, TSN just doxes people all the time. Okay, who have they doxed, boss? And Kim Nicholson, big announcement. LOL, I have been encouraging Kim Nicholson to get online, and hopefully it's going to happen. And she needs to be streaming Dabbleverse Deeds, Strong Women, and based upon her Twitter posts, I think she'd be great. So, Kim, go for it. Uh, I hear NJ is debuting Little Schmuel. Oh, they're using the original chest burster prop. I did get asked this week if it was okay to use my voice on super tips. So, you know, I don't know where that's going to go. I can't imagine it's going to be good. But so there we go. Uh, Translation: Kim, you're pretty hot. Just look at that little picture. But I'm going to assume that anybody that Kiki tries to call unattractive and ugly and blah 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 is probably smoking. And so let's just say Uh, but I like Kiki's. I like Kiki. I like Kim's tweets. Aussie summers are hell. At a bush, Guru. Guru, you're in Australia? Wife is going there for a month. I think a month from today, actually. Um, yeah, the big Schmuel AI voice is what we've all been hoping for 2026. I hope not for you guys' sake. I don't think I really have much of one. Kim has a cool cap. Um, so Kim would probably be great on Echo's show. Echo does it. And there we go. I'm going to assume that he is. And where in Australia? You don't have to tell us exactly in Perth. Dave Sarah. According to my YouTube recap, I watched WATP the most, and in the top 6% of their viewers, MLC wasn't on the list. I'll assume it's because it's not tracking the live as much as the video. Hmm. Uh, According to Kim Nicholson, it's a tiara, not a cap. Um, Kim is a queen. Oh, funny. Do you know Dean Galloway? And there we go. All right. So I think it's time we start wrapping this thing up. I think Granny wants to go and retort um, on his channel, and I should be wrapping it up. I have some chicken salad which needs to get eaten. Uh, the one he lives around the corner. Never met him. You guys got to do. You guys got to do something together. And Granny go live so we can get Maxwell. I think he actually is live if you want to pop over there. So yes, Apple Pineapple. Hey Dean, Guru One lives next door to you, and so there we go. Kim Nicholson. Hi Dean. Wow, with lots of little emojis. She likes those broad Australian shoulders of his. Uh, Okay, of course your chat's popping and the show great instincts as usual. My chat's been popping for an hour and 15 minutes. And if you know the gimmick is I say I'm gonna end it and then we're there for however long time. Uh, by around the corner means 5 suburbs away. And obviously I just was saying that my wife is gonna be in Australia for a month beginning a month from today. Um, Send Panhandle the link. Even if you have to go, we need to chat. So you're so old, Blue Chew won't work. She's just Viagra kids. Um, and so my age, the daily Cialis is what does. Keeps things popping. Yeah, Pat's live. No, I'd rather send uh, Ethel a link. And Dean does have massive shoulders. It's a good looking fella, that Aussie guy. Great voice, good looking fella, and he can fix your electricity. So I'm going to tell you this. With Dean, you know 2 things. One, you're never going to have to live in a shed. And 2, if you do, you're going to have power. And electricians probably know plumbing, so you will not have to shit in a cooler. So it's fine with me, Apple. No offense taken. I don't mind at all. I'd be watching Dixon if I wasn't watching you guys. All right. Tommy Jordan, fine, chill. And I just came off of the chat. You see these shoulders, we are not the same. You need these shoulders. You lack this. Mane, too many shoulders. Well, the shoulders come up because Steel Toe doesn't have any. I don't think Merch has any. Um, I don't said okay. Somebody else didn't have any this week too, which I thought was pretty funny. Um, but there we go. All right. Uh, let's drop in viewers so I feel like it. Maybe his granny is a trendsetter. We will all be shitting in quarters in 2026. Would actually be pretty funny, right? Coleman comes out with a new line. Because you know in America they're going to come out with the like a toilet seat lid. Oh, you can shit and keep it cool while you're here. Dave Sarah, boom, shoulder. I hardly knew her. All right, and big one. I saw someone defending their shoulders this week. He's a big fan of it. Oh, I got it. I got it. And so there we go. And Dave Sarah is not live, but he can be if he'd like to be. All right. So I'm down below 40. I don't think I can, but I think maybe I can. I'm just going to try to redirect you over to Dixon's channel. Sarah, do I have to go on YouTube Studio for that, or can I just do it on YouTube? Hit me. Uh, hold on. The customization. Redirect ad. Let's just see. Let's go. Pat Dixon. There we go. All right, guys. I'm going off. If I did this correctly, you'll all go over to Pat Dixon's channel after I'm gone. But thank you so much. I'll be back on Sunday night. Be back in New York tomorrow, unless the plane goes down. And if I do, remember this was the last stream, so clip it. And I'll have somebody show up in Atlantic City with my ashes in February. All right, guys, it's been a blast.